myself cutting his head.
Mr. Witness, napanood mo ang video. Ano ang kaugnayan nito sa insidenteng tinukoy mo kanina kung saan sinabi ng Vice Presidente, I imagine myself cutting his head?
Yan din po yung video ang aking tinutukoy.
Mr. Witness, kanina ay binanggit mo ang insidente ng Mayor Sebastian Duterte. Kaninong ulo ang kailangan nila kung iyong nalalaman?
Objection asked and answered, Your Honor.
Asked and answered. Move on, counsel.
Binanggit mo din ang video ni Vice President Sara Duterte. Mr. Witness, kaninong ulo ang gustong tanggalin?
Objection asked and answered, Your Honor.
Move on, counsel. Asked and answered. The court understands and knows who said the Vice President was referring to in that video.
Thank you, Your Honor. We will proceed. Ano ang obserbasyon mo dito sa video ni Mayor Sebastian Duterte at sa video ni Vice President Sara Duterte kaugnay ng investigasyon ng Special Task Force kung mayroon man?
Objection vague, Your Honor. Ano ang obserbasyon mo?
Kindly be more specific, counsel. Although the witness is competent, kindly be more specific so that the witness can more intelligently answer the question.
Mr. Witness, anong koneksyon kung mayroon man ang video ni Mayor Sebastian Duterte at ang video ni Vice President Sara Duterte sa kasalukuyang investigasyon ng Special Task Force?
Objection,
kung
Your
mayroon
Honor.
man
Objection,
at
Your
kung
Honor.
iyong nalalaman.
Objection, Your Honor. Still vague and asked and answered.
Witness may answer if he knows so that we can move on. Director Matibag, kindly respond.
Salamat po. Kapansin-pansin po na makikita natin na nanggagaling sa isang pamilya ang pagbabanta sa ating Pangulo at parehas na nag-refer sa ulo ng Pangulo. Kung kaya naman, iniisip po ba namin kung meron bang kasabwat o may sabwatan sa pangyayaring ito, sapagkat gaya po ng aking binanggit na noong November 23, binanggit po ng ating Vice Presidente na meron na siyang kinausap para pumatay sa ating Pangulo at pumayag siya. Kaya ito po ang amin pong tinututukan sa task force na amin pong itinatag.
Objection, Your Honor. We would have to object as to the answer being non-responsive, and we would like to move, Your Honor, that it be expunged from the record.
Your Honor, the witness has answered already, and that should form part of the transcript of our trial today.
Then we move to strike it off, Your Honor.
The objection is overruled and the motion to strike is denied. Let it remain in the records for the appreciation of the senator judges as to the weight they will give that particular part of the witness's testimony.
We will submit, Your Honor.
Mr. Witness, binanggit
Councilman,
mo
proceed.
kanina na may kinausap ng tao ang Vice Presidente. Ano ang kahalagahan nito sa inyong investigasyon sa Special Task Force, kung mayroon man?
Sapagkat ito po yung amin mismong tinitingnan, sapagkat ang tingin nga po namin dito that the threat is serious, active, and continuing doon po sa banta sa ating presidente. At dahil ito ay seryoso, aktibo, at patuloy na umiiral, ay nagiging banta na rin po sa ating pambansang seguridad. Sapagkat anuman pong banta sa seguridad ng ating Pangulo ay banta po sa ating national security.
Mr. Witness, ano ang inyong obserbasyon, kung mayroon man, doon sa sinabi ng Vice Presidente na mayroon na siyang kinausap na tao?
Objection vague, Your Honor.
Your Honor, the witness is very much competent. Please allow him to answer the question.
Objection overruled. Witness may answer. Kindly move on, counsel. I think I know where you're getting at, but kindly move on toward your point. Witness may answer.
Ang obserbasyon po namin dito ay hindi na ito isang banta, kundi isang plano. Sapagkat ang tingin po namin dito ay inianunsyo ng ating Vice Presidente ang kanyang planong pagpatay sa Pangulo ng Pilipinas at mga nabanggit pang kanyang gustong ipapatay doon po sa kanyang pagbabanggit sa kanyang press conference.
Kanina, Mr. Witness, binanggit mo ang investigasyon ng NBI noong November 2024. Ano ang pagkakaiba, kung mayroon man, ng investigasyon ng NBI noong November 2024 sa kasalukuyang investigasyon ng Special Task Force na nag-umpisa noong Abril 2026?
Malaki po ang pagkakaiba. Yung investigasyon po na natapos na ginawa noong November 24 na nag-iimbestiga doon po sa grave threat at sa inciting to sedition, ito po ay ordinaryong krimen na iniimbestigahan na sa ngayon po ay nakabinbinma sa Department of Justice para sa kanilang resolusyon. Pero ang amin pong iniimbestigahan ay sinuulit ko nga po, the serious, active, and continuing threat to the life of the President which already transcend to a national security issue. Sapagkat malinaw po na hindi na ito banta, kundi isang plano na patayin ang Pangulo ng Pilipinas.
With the permission of the Council of the Parties, Chair would like to clarify for the record and for the Senator Judges that the investigation conducted by the NBI in November of 2025, the witness was not yet the director at that time, but he can testify as to the fact that the agency he now heads conducted the investigation, but not as to the truth of the investigations conducted at that time, but as to the fact that investigations were conducted only. You may proceed, Counsel.
Mr. Witness, ano ang dahilan bakit kasama ang video ni Mayor Sebastian Duterte sa inyong sinasabi ngayon na ang bantang ito ay banta na sa national security kung mayroon man?
Objection asked and answered, Your Honor.
Asked and answered, Counsel. Move on.
Your Honor, as a matter of fact, we haven't asked that question and the witness is supposed to explain the reasons why the video was actually considered in their observation that this is a threat to national security.
I believe the witness already answered that any threat to the president is a threat to national security, to the national security of the country. And earlier, the counsel already asked the relationship of the video to that statement of the witness, which the chair allowed. We're already there, counsel. Please move on.
Bilang karagdagan, Mr. Witness, sa iyong binanggit na issue ng national security, kaugnay ng video ni Mayor Sebastian Duterte, ano pa ang dahilan, kung mayroon man, kung bakit isinama siya sa pagsusuri ng Special Task Force?
Sapagkat dito lang nga po na makikita ng naging pagbabanta ng ating Vice President ay nagkaroon po ng tinatawag natin na epekto. It is a kinetic force na kung saan yung mga nakarinig ng kanyang pagbabanta ay gumagaya na rin at nagbabanta. Lalong-lalo na sila ay nabibilang sa isang pamilya. That is the very purpose of the task force, to monitor all those threats na lumalabas po ngayon at sa araw-araw nga, meron po tayong nakikitang threat sa social media, sa mga pahayag po during the mga rallies, ay tuloy-tuloy po na banta sa ating pong Pangulo na umaabot na po na banta sa ating national security.